it also has to be circumnavigated twice around. The full field starts down the 3/4 mile straightaway towards the most famous obstacle in steeplechase.
Beecher's Brook. And as Uncle Merlin's rider found last year, the unexpected can still happen at Beecher's.
Now, after this first hard left turn, the field heads back towards the grandstands and the halfway point.
The next two fences, the Chair and the Water, are the only two which are jumped once in the race.
And those that remain at this point try to do the circuit one more time.
And it's now that endurance comes into the battle. There's a mile to go, 4.5 miles, the longest horse race in the world.
So with that daunting objective in front of them, the bookkeepers down at the track are closing their satchels to indicate the race is about to begin.
They're lining up, and Keith Brown, the starter for the Grand National, climbs his rostrum. A tense moment for jockeys this. They've chosen whether to go on the inside or the outer, and I think the moment's coming. All lined up, one out of line, and as he comes in, Keith Brown presses the lever, and they're off.
Throughout the race, we'll be joined by the BBC announce team. You'll be listening now to Peter O'Sullivan.
Oklahoma, Mr. Christian, Golden Freeze, Garrison Savannah on the inside, Ballyhane over on the far side, but Oklahoma is the leader from Golden Freeze. Then on the outside is Mr. Christian and Ballyhane as we join them at the first fence with John Hanmer.
Oklahoma right on the inside. They're spread right across the course over the road on the outside with Docklands Express, and Docklands Express is down. He was just about disputing the lead when he went.
Well, the first jump, John, is a little bit scary. The second one is equally important.
Yes, the first one is a tremendous relief to get over. Horses very often overjump at the first, but this, the third, is the most dangerous.
It's Golden Freeze right near us on the inside with Oklahoma, and then up there is Ten of Spades and Lagoon and over the road, and I can't see any fallers at that big ditch, and as they go to the fourth, Golden Freeze disputing the lead with Blue Dart, Ballyhane and Lagoon, and over to Julian Wilson.
Golden Freeze, Oklahoma on the inside, Blue Dart towards the center of the course. They all jumped that one in, but Packtoken jumped it in last place. In fact, he's tailed off. Mr. Frisk has got a good prominent position in the center of the course, as has Over the Road, as they jump the fifth.
Some controversy has existed about Beecher's Brook, the most famous obstacle in the event. They've filled in some of the gaping hole on the far side.
The fence has been made much safer since last year. The lip which trapped horses as they landed has been done away with, and now let's see the results. I think they're all over. They are indeed, every single one safely over the most famous fence in the world.
It's Golden Freeze who leads from Over the Road in Oklahoma on the inside. Garrison Savannah's from fourth, and the outside is Mr. Frisk. Behind those is Renus, and Southern Air is a faller, and he's interfered very badly with Bumble's Folly at the back, but the leaders go under the canal turn with Golden Freeze making it. Oklahoma on the inside, then Over the Road. Jumping up in the inside there is Renus into second place, Garrison Savannah's in fifth, then Mr. Frisk on the outside is General Chandos. Close there on the inside, jumping that is Team Challenge, who jumped up really well, but it's Golden Freeze who leads from Renus and Oklahoma and Garrison Savannah and Mr. Frisk and Team Challenge as we join John Hanmer.
And Golden Freeze leads at the 10th from Mr. Frisk on the outside, Renus right there on the inner. A mistake by Garrison Savannah, but he's not far behind. Nor's General Chandos and Over the Road, and they all jump that one well. And as they go to the big ditch, fence number 11, it's Golden Freeze and General Chandos. Then in third place, Renus with Mr. Frisk, then Over the Road, Oklahoma and Garrison Savannah. And going to fence number 12 now. And Golden Freeze and General Chandos took it together. From Renus third, Mr. Frisk four, then Over the Road, then comes New Halen, Oklahoma, and then Lagoon and Garrison Savannah and Blue Dart and Ballyhane and Team Challenge, then Bigson. And looking further back, Bonanza Boy hasn't got many behind him, but right at the back of the field, we've got Fraze, who's tailed off, and not far in front of Fraze, Aberlad, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, it's still Golden Freeze, the leader, from Renus in second. Then on the outside, General Chandos giving 45-year-old John Bradman a terrific ride at the moment. Last year's winner's in fourth, Mr. Frisk. Then Oklahoma over on the far side, also giving a great account of himself for France as they come down towards the next. The 13th fence in the National. Golden Freeze. And behind them, Donovan Edition and New Halen. And then looking further back, it's Golden Minstrel. And racing now across the Melling Road for the second time. It's Golden Freeze, the leader, from Team Challenge's stable companion. Renus going well on the outside. Oklahoma well up there with them, and Garrison Savannah and Ballyhane, and General Chandos on the outside, and then New Halen, and over to John Hanmer.
And Golden Freeze still the leader from Team Challenge, then Renus, General Chandos. Then comes New Halen over the road, and Garrison Savannah at fence number 17. And the leaders over it safely with Golden Freeze, then Renus, Team Challenge, then Oklahoma right there, New Halen's there, and Ballyhane and Auntie Dot. Aberlad's been pulled up, and Team Challenge a mistake at the 18th. But there are plenty standing as they come to the 19th, an open ditch. And it's Golden Freeze from Renus, then New Halen, Garrison Savannah, Oklahoma. Seagram's got right into it.
So now well into their second circuit of the course. The jumps that were easy the first time around become a little bit more difficult as the horses begin to tire.
Garrison Savannah still going well on the inside, but there's Renus gone. Neil Doughty, a dreadful fall as they come down towards the fence before Beechers.
Golden Freeze in the lead from Garrison to Savannah, going really well on the inside. Seagram's much closer now. On the outside, moving up much closer, is New Halen. But as they race down towards Beechers, it's Golden Freeze, now challenged by Garrison Savannah, New Halen, and right up on the outside is Over the Road, then Seagram and Auntie Dot and Foil Fisherman as they come to Beechers for the second time. Golden Freeze over, a bad mistake by New Halen, but all the leaders over. Big Sun has been badly interfered with by a loose horse. The one faller there is Blue Dart. Blue Dart as the leaders come to the 23rd fence. And Mr. Frisk's been pulled up at the back as the Gold Cup winner. Garrison Savannah goes into the lead, or goes to dispute it. Hot Plate has been pulled up at the back, and New Halen is also a faller, but at the canal turn it's Garrison Savannah who jumps into the lead.
Garrison Savannah, ridden by Mark Pinter, is the son of the trainer, and they're trying to set history now by being the first horse to win the two biggest steeplechases in the same year.
The leaders still seem to be going well, but it's now that stamina comes into play. There's nearly a mile to go, and who knows which...
Auntie Dot, and Seagram, who's going strongly too. Then comes Durham Edition, making a little bit of ground from the rear. Over the Road is still in contention, but these five look to have it between them as they race down towards the second last. Garrison Savannah on the far side from Seagram on the near side. Garrison Savannah has a length advantage over Seagram. 2 lengths. Auntie Dot jumps in third. Garrison Savannah looking as though he's got one fence now between himself and Turf History. Garrison Savannah, ridden by Mark Pittman, the Gold Cup winner, comes to the final fence, 3 lengths clear. Jumps it well. Seagram jumps it second. Auntie Dot third. But then the old man, Durham Edition. Out is Garrison Savannah, being chased all the time by Seagram. Garrison Savannah by 4 lengths as they come to the elbow from Seagram, who hasn't given up. Garrison Savannah with Seagram putting in a tremendous run. Seagram has made
Josh Gifford, after bravely finishing 11th, simply expired from a ruptured blood vessel immediately after the race. A sad reminder of the demands of this grueling contest. But perhaps the analogy of the Super Bowl, the Indy 500, and the Kentucky Derby does play after all. And as we revel in the joys shared by Nigel Hawke on Segrin, the sport's most exciting event is over until next year.